All right. Here is a quick one. I know if I did not tell you, you might not know. That's why you need to come closer and listen to this pure fact, nothing but fact about the leader and our PM who have been like a not even like the savior of our time. They have done so much that I don't know how that people that are still castigating or still talking a kind of rubbish about them, how the mind of those people, how I can like a kind of compare it with the kind of mind they have. Because when you look into it, you will see that these two, they are like exceptional. They are like exceptional to when you say men, you look at what they have done and you will confirm really that these are men. So for them that are like they claim to be fighting for their people, they claim to love their people, fighting for their freedom, but they are causing a lot of problem in the land. And I'm like asking this question, you will not understand that anytime that any good thing want to rise up, especially in Africa, you have seen what is happening around the world, especially in particular Burkina Faso. We'll tell you of this our own because we Africa too. So despite all that these people have been passing through, yet God kept them alive for a reason, just to teach us lesson. But yet some people are not yet getting it at all. But for the wise ones, they are picking it with speed, and a lot of eyes has been opened. Meanwhile, without wasting much of your time to dive into it, for the people that are asking this question, I want to clear one thing because I watched one video where someone was like praising Soludo that is the solution. There is this light, as in I don't know the what. There was something that is still on the work was still on progress, and they were like he was like praising to say that there is no one like him that I've never seen. That this is a pure leader that he have ever known, and he's doing a marvelous work. I am not here to speak against any good thing. I appreciate good things, and even the roads and other things that people might be, other leaders might be doing. You will hear them praising them in all those areas. But one thing I want you to understand that made these two to be exceptional and the what made them to be special is there is one thing that those ones that are building roads, that are building shops, plazas, all these things, the warehouse and a lot of them, and people were like shouting, praising them and giving them all sorts of names of praising. I want you to understand there is something that is very clear. In this life, one thing you must understand is that if you have been a kind of you are protecting any or anything in this life and forget one these two things I will mention, all you are building, all you are doing might end up being a waste of energy and time. When you fail in the protection of lives and the property, I wonder because when people will be shouting and praising those who were building houses and all these plazas and a lot of them roads and please all these things, if it is not well secured or the protection is not guaranteed, believe me you that those things might be a kind of a waste of time because if you can see that almost everywhere is at war now. Tell me when you don't have any protection over all those things, you are not concerned about protecting those things. Once the life is not there or property has been spoiled or life is being wasted anyhow, there is nothing that you tell me that you are doing in this no matter how productive or how hard work you are doing in other areas, and these two you do not give it concern, you do not put more effort in it, then all you are building might be a waste because it might damage at any time. Those things that you are building, those things that you are, it can take just a twinkle of an eye to be destroyed, to be demolished. While if you rethink by focusing on the first thing first, which I know these two is what they are doing. But those people that are asking questions, who are they here? Are they giving any, how many people have they? When you hear some people say they gave somebody 1 million to go and start business, they will be praising, these are the people we know, this is our God. When you talk of this, they will say, who are they here? All those things, many of these people that are giving money, some of them might have even died by now. And not only that, are you giving somebody a hope that doesn't last? This is a temporary joy. We are talking of the joy that will last forever, the joy that that people will enjoy till infinity. The generation to come will take over and continue it. But these ones that they are doing, not only that, the worst part of it is that the engine of all that they are doing, that's the head of the state. What is happening now will tell you that it cannot be workable any longer. Yeah, these people are under these tree that the roots have already been destroyed, and they are rejoicing on the branches. Tell me, once the thing begin to affect, already it has started affecting the branches, because already the root has already been rotten, and it is going up to, once the roots have spoiled, forget about whether the leaves or the branches still have some fruit or leaf is still green, because very soon, without taking much time, all those leaves and the fruit will also dry and be destroyed. So why am I saying all this thing? Is to be mindful of what we are trying to gain, but we overlook the main thing. Once you don't care about those areas, it's just like a kind of a temporary joy that you will be laughing just in a second to cry in years. So how will we compare the people that are looking for what will last forever for us? I remember the little boy that was praising P2B during the election period, during the campaign, and I don't know what he promised this boy, that I think Onisha Bridge, something like, or somewhere, that one boy was like praising him, and he promised, I don't know whether it's money or something, but people were like, hey, God have remembered this boy, you. When God will remember me, oh God, I can't wait for you to remember me like this boy, you. And not too long ago, we heard that this boy has been captured to and put in Kirikiri prison. So I don't know what transpired, but what my question was, okay, now after the rejoicing of the money that I don't even know how much, or even whatever, how me, I don't, whatever, but this boy now, where now, who is talking about him in that condition that he is? Nobody is saying that one again, because it's not where anybody will view it with him when he was doing the campaign. Now he's not in that campaign. Now this one is, the boy is having problem now. Where is he that gave him money during the present time? Where is he now? Where is he? Nobody, nowhere to be found. And this one now, the money, no more enjoyment. It has the enjoyment has closed. Is this kind of the enjoyment you want to be enjoying in your life, where you will have money but you not sleep? You are scared of a thief coming to steal your money, or even when you are going on, you are not sure whether you will live and come back with your life. So tell me, all those things, does that worth it? But what these two we are looking for is to make sure that your life, force and property are being secured. When they were around, we don't say, it is not that common to say that we have IDP. I have not heard it, but now it is rampant all everywhere, especially in Igbo land, where they will be telling you that in some places that they have fled their home, and the terrorist people have occupied their place, and even even that place where you are going as IDP camp. How free or how secure do you think that you will still have there, that will still be there? Because when they rampage your villages, they will still come there to chase you out from that IDP camp and stay take over everywhere. So it is not a guarantee that you have a place where they build for those people that their home have been occupied. What you'll be asking God to do is to free these two. That's the only savior or that will make our movement to be faster. Even if they are not out, I believe that God will still do it, because this woman is doing her possible best. The DPM of the USB, she is trying, Ngozi Orabeze. So, but Your effort can still add up to this, and stop hating or being a block, or a that is confusing people about this movement, so that all of us will join hands to reach this our destination and rejoice in it. That's the only little thing I want to say to people who are still like fighting this movement, because that temporal joy you're having now, it can never last long. But that one that we are looking for is when you have all that you have lost, and you have it and have it in peace, and rejoice, and generation to come will as well be happy with it. So let's join hands and make it a reality. Thank you very much.